Yo, what's going on, guys? Anders here today with Techspin, and we're gonna take a look to the new Vampiric case from MSI.
That's right, we got this bad boy in the studio. One of the great things about it is its wide open side panel that's covered by tempered glass.
Let's take a look.
Right after this. I'm Rick at Techspin, and we've got exciting contests monthly now with our Drive to 5 giveaways. Be sure to connect with us on social media and get the latest reviews by clicking that subscribe button below and that bell icon with new content weekly. The Enermax Liquid Fusion all-in-one cooler makes your case stand out with addressable RGB lights. The CPU pump has a stunning flow indicator visible through the see-through cover and frosted ring illumination on the fans mounted to a 240mm rad. Check out the Liquid Fusion down below. The previous Tomahawk video and this Vampiric basically delayed episodes on our channel for 2 months as we upgraded an all-in-one filming location here that was difficult to film into 2 sets, separating the product filming area from the presentation area. For the product area, we built a backdrop and wired and lit the whole area, and I had to order a number of parts for this build. And along with my day jobs giving me more work, I dealt with some health issues, burned out a little bit, and had to take a small vacation. So thanks for your patience. And full disclosure, I'm now writing and hosting monthly episodes for MSI's gaming YouTube channel. Check out the link on the top right. We made sure that the contract that we have still allows fair and honest reviews, which is the core value behind the videos we make for Techspin. With cases that come through for testing, what we look for is quality construction, good filtered airflow, and ease of assembly and accessibility. And of course, is it worth your money? Let's find out. The MSI MAG Vampiric 010 retails for £78 on Amazon UK, $195 on Amazon Canada, and is listed but unavailable currently on Amazon US. In Taiwan, it retails for $21.90 NT, which is $70 US, but that's before cross-Pacific shipping, so US prices will likely be a little different. The Vampiric sets a good balance between a design statement and subtlety, with a nice tempered glass panel to boot. There's an ARGB fan pre-installed in the back, which connects to motherboard headers, and it supports MSI's Mystic Light RGB software. This mid-tower case measures 42 cm deep by 21 wide and 48 high, and handles up to 35 cm VGA cards and 167mm CPU coolers. For motherboards, the Vampiric can take ATX, MATX, and Mini ATX sizes. It has mounts for 2 3.5-inch hard drives or SSDs, plus space for 2 more SSDs. Up top there's room for a 280mm rad with a magnetic dust filter, and the front can handle up to a 360mm radiator with a possibility for a push-pull with a smaller 240mm AIO. And the Vampiric has 6 spots where fans can be mounted to provide great airflow. The right side of the case is one solid piece covering all the wiring. More venting slats up front here too. The top panel has 4 rails to fit 120 or 140mm fans or rads. Left to right we have the power button, power and drive access lights, HD audio ports, and 2 USB 2.0 and 1 USB 3.0 port. Forwards on the top right of the front panel, there's a button which controls the RGB lighting accent at the very front, which is powered by a SATA connector. Removing the right side, the power supply area can handle up to 200 mils, and there are 2 hard drive sleds on the left. On the front we see a unique cutout design which is highlighted with RGB. And there's the MSI logo at the top right. The motherboard tray has a decent cutout area for easy access to CPU mounting solutions. Hooking up the dual EPS 8-pin wiring to the motherboard took effort. An extra centimeter of cutout would have made a huge difference here. And the rear pre-installed 120mm ARGB fan can travel up or down by 2 centimeters. On the back panel, there's a couple of cable tie-down points, but more would have been appreciated. The PSU cover has a single cutout for wire pass-through, and to the right, there's a cutout for longer 360mm radiators. Here's the front intake area, which can support standard 120mm as well as 140mm fans, in addition to several small cable pass-through points. So decent airflow through the drive and PSU area, and there's an air filter for the power supply. You can remove it for easy cleaning. Removal and installation of the tempered glass is okay, but would be easier with feet extended out to support the glass when putting it back on. Building in this case went smoothly, and as always, assemble and test outside the case first, then install into the case. So we have the MSI MAG Z390 Tomahawk with an i9-9900K and HyperX Predator DDR4 3200 32 gigs that works with Mystic Light. Graphics card is an MSI GTX 1660 Ti Gaming X 6GB DDR6, with a Samsung 970 EVO 500GB NVMe M.2 SSD system drive, all powered by Seasonic Focus Plus 850FX fully modular PSU. Cooling is provided by an Enermax LiquidFusion 240 AIO water cooler, also compatible with Mystic Light. And we picked up an Enermax TB RGB 6 fan kit, which hooks onto the J Rainbow header on the Z390 Tomahawk. And finishing the build is Silverstone red sleeved cabling for the power connections. Please take a moment to like this video, and if you like what you see, then please do subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when I upload new content. So Anders is from Furypixel, and he's here in our studio today to help us out.
Yo.
And so what do you think about the MSI Vampiric case?
Well, first off, I really like the design. I like how they integrated the RGB on the front, very slightly, but enough to give that powerful feeling when you see the case.
Yeah, that's true. It's got a very subtle type of design, a very nice subtle accent in the front.
Yeah. So one of the things that I like the most on this case is the spacing that they give for the airflow. We can see that here in the front, we can set up 3 fans on the front, and as well in the interior of the case, we can add 6 fans, 120s.
That's right. Yeah, and it's got a really good cutout here on either side for actually good air intake, which is important. And there's enough space that you can do a push-pull, at least with a 240mm rad, but a 360 you probably need to do a pull-in only for this one.
Yeah, as well on the top, we can see that they give you the spacing, so you can position the fan more further or more to the back, depending on what the kind of setup that you want to do.
Yeah, and there's 4 different rails actually here that you can put in the 120 or 140, and there's spacing so you can actually adjust them forward and back, along with the magnetic dust cover.
Anti-dust for it.
Yeah, which is really easy for cleaning, and there's one on the bottom of the unit too, which is good.
Yeah, that's essential, man. You don't want to get a lot of dust in the PSU and just, you know, I mean,
yeah, you don't want to choke your power supply, right? So there you go. One of the things I noticed when I was working on this case, I do like the layout inside and the fact that the wires get, especially from the graphics card or whatever, get hidden behind this cover panel. But because it's an offset design, as you can see, the wires don't go straight down. So if I'm gonna try and make this really clean, I'll need to kind of push these wires in a little bit. And in the back as well, there's not a lot of room for wiring, so it's a little cramped in there, but overall, it's sufficient.
Probably I would like to, they have a little bit more holes to pass through the cables, probably in the bottom, in the dual chamber. But I mean, it is what it is, and at least you have enough space to put all your components without problems.
Yeah, that's true. A couple more cutouts down at the bottom would have been appreciated, especially to pass through like USB wiring or something like that. But overall, you can still run it along the bottom fairly well.
Yeah, let's talk about the RGB, man, because I really like the button that is here in the top. So it's that you don't need to be installing a software, or maybe, you know, sometimes compatibilities on software is not like the greatest. So it's like just press the button, select your RGB lighting according with your feeling or how do you want to set up your room, and it's done. Yeah,
and connects with a SATA power cable, so you just plug that into your SATA chain and then control everything up top. You can have a matching for the Mystic Light we have running here with the Enermax setup fans. Or you can make it your own color, and the color accent's not too bright, it's kind of subtle, which is nice.
Yeah.
So the MSI MAG Vampiric 010 has a cool front panel cutout with RGB highlights, giving it a bold design. The large interior made installation easy, and with great airflow, with triple fan intake and exhaust possibilities, and we'll be giving it a Techspin Gold Award. With spots for dual hard drives and SSDs, and a PSU filter and magnetic top dust filter, this hits a good price point for a lot of features. The build in this Vampiric was actually used in our pre-testing for the overclocking to 5 GHz guide we worked on with MSI Gaming, so it's quite powerful. Please have a quick look at our guide, which I will put up the link here for you. A couple of points. We kind of wish that the front panel had a few more USB 3 ports and also the option for a Mystic Light sync. Extended feet would be nice to help assist putting the tempered glass panel back on, although without them, it's not hard. And last is a small aesthetics point. With the main motherboard wire cutout offset instead of a hole, then the graphics card wiring isn't as clean as I'd like. I kind of want it to go straight back instead of off to the side. If you want to support us here at Techspin, please use our affiliate links if you decide to buy. It'll help us out here with no extra cost to you. Hopefully the Vampiric will be out soon and we can update the description below when it becomes available. And please leave your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to connect with us online. Join us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all at Techspin Review.
Alright guys, that's all for this video. We hope you like the new Vampiric case from MSI. A pretty cool case. What do you think? What's your final thoughts about this case?
It's very sturdy, stable, good cutout and placement opportunities for your components inside, and very subtle touch if you don't like the big flashy kind of cases. Very nice, subtle, tight build with RGB.
That's right. By the way, thanks very much to MSI for lending us this case and give us the opportunity to make this video.
And thanks to Anders from Furypixel for coming by the studio. Thanks so much.
Anytime, man, anytime.
And please definitely do go check out his channel and you know, have a look at his videos. He does some cool gameplay videos on your channel.
Oh, thanks. Well. Probably he will be in the next Super Smash Brothers video.
Yeah, yeah. I have to get
you should train him, man. You should train him.
I gotta try. I gotta train with Kirby, you know.
Yeah. Alright guys, so that's all for this video. Remember, as always, to like, share and subscribe. And if you have any tech questions, well,
yeah,
they can
let us know in the comments. Yeah, for sure. And you know, if we miss anything in the video, or you tell us what you'd like to see for next time, please also leave that down below. So see you next time.
See you next time.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.